Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Monli Sarambai, bringing you the news and events from Meghalaya. Let us take a look at the headlines for today. We have seen establishing of party offices but did not find the same interest in setting up of medical colleges. Why? Asked Adalbert Nongrum. As many as 1,301 vacant posts in MPSC. Meghalaya Speaker warned Shillong for using unparliamentary words. And BSF Meghalaya seized 3 gold biscuits on Indo-BD border. And now the news in detail. North Shillong MLA Adalbert Nongrum has expressed concern over the delay in starting the construction of Shillong Medical College even after 50 years of statehood. In reply, Health Minister James Sangma said, the government has identified a new site with 50-acre land at the new Shillong township. In reply to supplementary questions raised by Mohendro Rapsang, the Health Minister said, earlier location at Mauba was not in compliance with the guidelines. Moreover, approach road to Mauba is narrow and the area is congested.
After considering all these things, the government has taken up a lot of steps to ensure that this project sees the light of day rather than stick to one location or stick to one proposal and not look at how we can make this a better and more viable project. So certain decisions were taken in that line, and which is why this is where we stand right now, sir.
In fact, Mr. Speaker, sir, I don't want to criticize the government, but just imagine, honorable members, we are being sent here by the mandate of the people. This is the need of the hour. This is the need of our youth. This is the benefit, this is going to benefit for the state. Just imagine after 10 years, Honorable Minister has not yet been able to give specific loopholes about that particular areas. May I get more information from Honorable Minister whether the site that we're going to propose this project, whether it will be in the same or maybe you have some other mind.
Sir, as I was mentioning in the course of the supplementary which the Honourable Member asked, that there were many reasons why it was decided that the RP Chest Institute at Mauba was not feasible. So, namely because of the congestion in that area. Secondly, because of the fact that the approach road is very narrow, and thirdly, sir, more importantly, the NMC guidelines are there, which were not, so that location was not in compliance to the NMC guidelines. Those were the reasons which I have already explained to the Honourable Member, sir. And as I said, sir, we as a government must look at how the Shillong Medical College, once it is established, becomes a viable project and doesn't become a white elephant and doesn't end up as a loss to the state exchequer. That's why, sir, due diligence is being done to ensure that when we do this project, it is done in a proper manner, sir.
No, I'm very concerned, sir, about this subject. This is a very vital subject. 50 years we have been passing through since the time of inception for state. It is really embarrassed for the state. That's why myself, I did not take part in the celebration of 50th anniversary. Why? Just imagine on the 1st August 2022, this year only, it came out in national paper that around 8,000 seat shortfall around the country. So this is the matter that we need to take serious. So may I know from Honorable Minister, have you already have a plan about the new site of this project?
Yes, sir. I think what the Honourable Member wants to know is whether we are still considering the location at Mauba or not. So my answer is a very categorical no, sir. That area, as I just mentioned, because of these various reasons, it is not under active consideration now. We are looking for an alternative site, and I would like to inform the Honourable Member and also the other members of this August House that the Honourable Chief Minister has been kind to provide us an alternative plot of land which is to the tune of 50 acres, and we are looking at this bigger plot of land so that it can also include not just the hostel facilities, but a 100-bedded hospital or maybe bigger than that, along with the medical college to go along with that project. So it becomes a more comprehensive and holistic project. So that is being taken into consideration, and we're moving forwards in that line. We have, cancelled the PPP which was there earlier with the earlier concessionaire, and we are looking at now, engaging with new parties which can give us a better deal.
In reply to a question by PT Saukume, MLA from Meghalaya in the Assembly, the Chief Minister said, due to COVID-19 for the last 2 years, the implementation of roster system as ordered by the High Court of Meghalaya has been delayed. The CM also admitted that as many as 1,301 vacant posts lying with the MPSC. The Chief Minister said the government will plan more exam centres and a time frame will be fixed for conducting exams and interviews, and assured the House to speed up reforms and recruitment.
Reply to star question number 33. A. Sir, the following are the processes for calling an interview. Number 1, the issue of advertisement. Number 2, scrutiny of applications for accepting the application. Number 3, screening test, written test. Number 4, viva voce / personal interview. Number 5, selection / recommendation of eligible candidates. And each of these processes takes its own time depending on the number of posts and applications. B, so there's no criteria from the MPSC. The criteria given by the requiring department is followed by the commission for the interview. C, yes sir. And D, sir, the total number of vacant posts is 1,301.
Sir, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Yes, my process.
Sir, may I know from the Honourable Chief Minister reply to A first. Sir, since there is a complaint of delay for recalling of a JBU by MPSC, may I know from Honourable Chief Minister if he can rectify do all the points which have already mentioned. 5 points is very important, but if the Honourable Chief Minister can rectify how the process will go a little bit shorter, so that the applicant will be expected to get the job at the earliest.
Yes, sir. The point that has been mentioned by the honourable member is definitely of great concern to the citizens and especially to the youth of our state. And as mentioned, sir, because of different issues and the times taken that are there, the delay takes place, sir. But there are different, as I said in C, sir, that there are different proposals from the commission as well as from the government to have revamping, to revamp the MPSC and to improve issues like improvement of the overall use of technology, and even proposal to conduct common tests, common examinations for all posts which have the same qualification and the same pay scale, in order to avoid multiple examinations, is also being examined, sir. At the same time, having more examination centers throughout the state is also being examined. And there's also an advice to the government by the commission also to have clubbing of posts by bringing a Meghalaya combined competitive exam rules. So these are different areas where these reforms are being examined. We have not taken a final call because this requires a lot of threadbare discussion and also obviously concerns from all over. So all those areas are there, sir, but point is noted, and this is an important issue, and I can assure the member that we are working on ensuring that this time frame that is there to ensure that the examinations and interviews are conducted in a much more shorter time.
Medhalaya, the State Assembly Speaker, warned Gamberge legislator Shillong Sangma of stern action in case of further use of unparliamentary words in the House. On Monday, the Speaker censored for the proceedings of the House a derogatory word used by Shillong when he was participating in a short-duration discussion related to the degradation of roads, traffic management and non-compliance of transport laws in the state. The Speaker reminded that the House has a rich tradition of conducting its business in a decent and dignified manner. Therefore, it is our responsibility to uphold this tradition, the Speaker said.
I would like to inform you that yesterday I had given a ruling of expansion on the Rule 304 of certain words used by Sri Saleng A. Sangma, MLA. I would like to remind the Honourable Member that this House has a rich tradition of conducting its business in a decent and dignified manner. Therefore, it is our responsibility to uphold this tradition and be cautious in the use of any unparliamentary words and language used inside the House while participating in any debate or discussion. This is not only the only time that the Honourable Member had used such unparliamentary language, and I had to give a ruling for expulsion from the House, even on earlier occasion. I am taking a very strong exception of the action of the Honourable Member, and strong action will be taken by the House to the Honourable Member any further repetition of such action in future. This is my ruling.
The Border Security Force Meghalaya foiled a smuggling attempt and apprehended one BD national, namely Mohammed Hassan Ali, 62 years, PS Jantepur Silhet, PD, along with 3 gold biscuits weighing 348 grams worth rupees 17,57,748 rupees on India-Bangladesh border of District West Janthe Hills, Meghalaya. The suspect was apprehended near ICP Dauki when he illegally crossed the IB and was heading towards the Dauki main bazaar. During preliminary inquiry, he revealed that he took the gold from Mahajanpati area of District Silhet, Bangladesh, and he wanted to sell this consignment at Guwahati, Assam. The Public Relations Officer of BSF Meghalaya Frontier CH Raj Singh Kataria said, BSF is taking strict steps to stop smuggling along the India-Bangladesh border. BSF troops are vigilant on border 24/7 days and the intelligence network is geared up. The seized gold biscuits have been handed over to the Customs Office of Dauki and apprehended person handed over to PS Dauki for further legal proceedings. So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.